Okay, we're recording. Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 51 of the Best Day Ever Crafting Podcast. This is a podcast about our making journey and how making makes for the best day ever. My name is Arthella, and also known as Eris Knits on Instagram and Ravelry.
Hello, everyone. My name is Trisha, and I'm known as Tie-Dye Diva on Instagram and Ravelry.
Hello.
Hey, everybody.
Hello.
It's nice to be back.
It is. It seems like we've been away for a while, doesn't it?
But we really haven't, because it's only been 2 weeks since we
2 weeks ago it was live, right?
Right.
So it was a little different in that we were not, like so structured with our podcast. But yeah, so we're glad to be back.
Yes, definitely.
All righty. So I said it was episode 51, and this is also week 32 of our Confidence and Hope make-along.
Yes.
And that's a make-along that we decided to start up at the inception of the pandemic, where we just share our making on a weekly basis and post it in the Ravelry group. And we have a giveaway that goes along with that. And you answer a prompt.
Yeah. So we don't have a prize to give away this week because we did all the prizes for the 50th episode. So we'll just announce the prize we'll be doing for this week. So this week's prize was generously donated by a podcast viewer who wishes to remain anonymous. And this is what she donated to the podcast. Isn't it beautiful?
Yes.
So this is 2 skeins of fingering weight yarn by Ba Yarn Company. I believe they're in California, somewhere in California.
I believe so too.
The base is Manhattan, which is a yummy 30% cashmere, 70% merino. Base, and it's 400 yards each, so that's 800 yards of yummy goodness. It's so soft and squishy and pretty.
So kind of describe it. So I see the pink, and we see the natural. It looks like it has some speckles and maybe another color.
There's a little bit of brown, like a rusty brown.
Oh wow, look at that
there. And this green here, it's really pretty, really, and I like the twist on it too. I think this will be a delight to work with. So we're going to include that, and we're going to include this needle gauge, which was also generously donated by the same podcast viewers. Thank you so much.
Cute.
It's really cute. So this is from Bryson Distributing, and they're in Eugene, Oregon. Really cute. We're also going to include a Ravelry pattern of your choice. So let us know which pattern you'd like. And we have one more thing we're going to include, but before we tell you what it is, we're going to tell you what the question prompt is. So Arthella, what's the question prompt?
So the question prompt is, what do you enjoy most about autumn or fall season?
Yeah. Cool. So to go with all those other goodies, I'm going to include some stickers, a sticker sheet I've been working on. It's an autumn themed sticker sheet. And so I'll be including this. I've been talking about opening my little Etsy shop for stickers and planner supplies. So this is a sticker sheet that I've been working on, and I actually used it in my planner this week, which I don't have with me. It's in the living room.
Oh boy.
Yeah, but they were really fun to use. Yep. So I'll go ahead and include that, and we'll talk a little bit more about digital art later on in the podcast. Yes, that's a nice gift. So again, just head over to the Ravelry group. Head over to the Ravelry group, and we're looking forward to hearing what you have to say. I like to send pictures too. If you have pictures of what it looks like.
If you could send a picture, that would be awesome.
Yeah. Since we can't get out, we can't travel, so we're just making the best of this situation. So yeah, we really, really look forward to seeing your responses.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Okay. So what are
Is
you
that
wearing?
it? That's it for
Yeah,
all. That's it for admin, huh?
that's it for admin. Oh, I did want to say that there are over 720 members in the Ravelry group.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow, we're gonna have to have a celebration for the Ravelry group
I
section.
know. Um,
Wow.
and I have
Thank
not been
you.
in the Ravelry. I haven't even been. I just got on Ravelry yesterday, I think. So I haven't responded to any messages or seen what's been going on. I've had a lot going on. We'll talk about that in Jibber Jabber
Yeah.
towards the end. But so yeah, 720 folks. So thank you for
That's a
that.
lot of folks.
A lot of folks. So awesome. Okay, so
Thank
yes,
you.
what are you wearing?
Okay, so what am I wearing? I am wearing my first handmade button-down shirt. I made it in a class. It was the button-down shirt series. It was a
Mm-hmm.
4-session class at my favorite little sewing studio, Stitch with Style in Capitol Heights, Maryland. Hi, Jamila. Like she watches, but anyway. So yeah, it's a button-down shirt. I'm gonna stand up. So
Awesome.
it's buttoned down, and can you see the little pleat in the back?
Yes. That's my favorite part. Oh my goodness. Well, okay, the buttons look like they have a little shimmer to them.
Yeah, they're the what do they call mother of pearl buttons?
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Okay.
I wish it was a little longer.
Okay.
It's just below my bum.
Okay.
I wish it was more tunic length. So I made the next
Mm-hmm.
try, I may lengthen it. But
Right.
yeah,
Right.
it turned out nice. I mean, it
It
fits.
really
It's roomy
did.
enough
Yes.
and it
Uh-huh.
fits. And I have pleats here and did my cuffs and my
Wow.
did buttonholes for the first time on my
Do
machine.
you have that pattern close by?
Yes, I do. I want to share the pattern because it has different what do you call it where it has different
Um uh
different.
yes, configurations and options.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's simplicity, what's that, 8416.
Mm-hmm.
And these are all the different options. You can see where you can have an open back.
Mm-hmm.
You have a little tab. I did A. I did the basic.
Okay. That simplicity
What's that?
was
8416.
8416. Okay.
And it's a
Great.
staple. I can't wait to make my next one. And
It's
this is quilting cotton
yeah.
that I got. I'm trying to think, did I get this during Black Friday last year? But anyway, I got this from Three Little Birds.
Okay.
I think it was one of the no, I remember when I got this. I got this when I took Tracy up there for the first time. And they
Okay.
had, her $5 quilting cottons.
Yeah.
And I got enough to make this shirt. Well, I didn't get it specifically, but I think I had gotten like 3 yards.
Right.
It's kind of like my standard
Yeah.
quilting cotton purchase when I don't know what I'm going to do with it.
Right.
I can do something with 3 yards, surely.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm really pleased with it. I didn't make the buttonhole. Did I make the buttonhole? I think I may have made the buttonhole at the top, but I didn't put a button on because I would never.
Yeah.
I would never button it. And boy, that looks kind of close there.
It does.
But I do have a button here.
Okay.
I have a button here. So yeah. So I
Very nice.
Good thing I don't want to wear it closed.
I know. No.
It probably would close, but it would be pretty tight.
Yeah.
I used to like my button downs closed all the way up to the top.
Really?
I used to like that. Well, in I'm just gonna say real quick, my high school was Catholic high school and we wore uniforms and we wore button down shirts. So I used to love button down shirts, with the little button tab, and I used to button mine all the way up to the top. So There you go. That's what I'm wearing. What are you wearing?
Awesome. I'm wearing just a basic black tee. But this is the black tee I purchased from TJ Maxx when we went to Alabama last year. And we for the School of Making, and I had this was my sample piece from the class.
Oh, and you attached it there. Yes.
That I attached onto the shirt. So this is done. I think this is like reverse applique, which is the technique we learned in class. So I just placed it onto this shirt like an asymmetric type placement. And I've washed it once and it's still on there, which is awesome.
Look.
So yeah. Yep. And it's really, what do you call it? I left the threads on.
Oh yeah, it looks, I love that look.
I do too. Yeah. So I really love the way it washed up, and yeah.
Wow.
So I really got to get back to that hand sewing, because I really enjoyed that.
And your necklace matches really nice with the with the applique.
Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't even trying today. This was gifted to me.
Was it?
From someone. I really admired it. She said, "You know what? I'm gonna give it to you. Next time I see you, I'm gonna give it to you." And next time I saw her, she had it for me. So.
Wow, it's really pretty.
Thank you. All righty. So let's move right along and get into what we've been working on. Finished objects. Do you have any finished objects?
I do.
Ooh.
Oh, did I leave one behind? Let's see. I hope I didn't. I have quite a few.
Oh my goodness. Well, let me sit back, because yes, please do, because I don't
wait a minute. I forgot one that I really want to show. So should I go get it now, or?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Okay.
By the time you cool down, I'll be back.
Yes. I didn't bring my fan with me today, so I may have to go and open a window. And while she's going to grab her finished object, I'm going to continue to work on my sock.
I'm back.
Oh, that was quick. I was going to have to find.
I didn't have to go far. It was just in the other room.
I was going to find something to talk about by myself.
Okay, so my first finished object is a set of, dog on it. I don't have the yarn with me. I made a set of orbits necklaces.
Oh, nice. It's the season.
'Tis the season.
It is the season for orbits necklaces. Okay.
And they're this is a textured dog. I can't keep running back in the other room, but I'll put it in. We'll be sure to put it in the Ravelry notes.
Yes.
About what yarn I use. But it's like a textured, it's a talkie dog. I'm sorry. It's a talkie yarn, but it's like Stacy Charles. Fiesta or something.
Do you remember the composition? Is it cotton or?
No. The label is in the other room. I just don't want to run again.
Okay.
I'm getting hot now. So I made a pair of or a set of orbits.
Okay.
Do you want me to go through?
Sure, yes, go right ahead.
Okay, so my second make is the winter walk hat.
Oh, nice. You did say you wanted to make one.
Yes.
Before you get into this, make sure you tell people the designer of the orbits necklaces.
Oh, the designer of the orbits necklace is me, Arthella Posey. It's a free pattern on Ravelry. I made these for my 50th birthday, and I made 5 orbits. So the pattern consists of 5 orbits.
Okay.
And that's just kind of like, I turned 50. So it was like 10 times 5. Yeah. So let's see. Winter Walk Hat. That's by Tracy of the Grocery Girls. And I used some stash yarn, some vintage.
Ooh, nice.
I used some French Market fibers.
What?
Remember?
That is a real throwback. Yeah.
and a strand of mohair. The strand of mohair
Oh.
is unknown, but
Mm-hmm.
the it's really super soft and nice. Um, the French Market Fibers is a silk and merino blend.
Oh, I have one of those.
And I have
Oh,
a really cute pom pom to go on top.
oh my goodness.
That's blue. I should have pulled that out too. But anyway, it's
Yeah.
pretty all by itself. But
Isn't it an enjoyable pattern?
Tracy and Jody, they love pom poms. So of course I'm
Yeah.
going to put a pom pom on this one. So that's Winter Walk.
Did you
Yes,
enjoy making that? It was really
I
nice.
did. It was a
Yeah.
quick make. The
Yeah.
cable
Mm-hmm.
was, I used two so for my cable needle, I just use a 16-inch circular needle.
Mm-hmm.
And some I have depending I have a few of the 9 or 8-inch needles,
Okay.
and I'll use that as a cable needle too. So with this cable you're holding in the front and the back. So I just flip those in and
Mm-hmm.
it
Mm-hmm.
went really well. So then my next finished object is
Oh, you finished your sock, your
I
tube
finished my
socks.
tube socks, and I just call them
Wow.
tube socks. Her name is Blueberries on Instagram. She does
Mm-hmm.
tube socks. So I just followed her little tube recipe.
Okay.
And, you know, I started with my toe and just finished with the 1x1 ribbing. And I'll just put these on. They'll be perfect to wear with my Birkenstock,
Yeah.
my big, what do they call it? Big buckle.
The big buckle, yeah.
The big buckle.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the Nomadic yarns in the sweater weather colorway that I purchased in 2015. So here's
Oh my
another
goodness.
kind of like
Nice
vintage.
deep stash. Yeah.
Yes, deep stash. So I'm pleased about those.
Awesome. Look at you. You just on a
Uh-huh. Oh my
roll.
gosh. It's back now. My mojo is back. And then I
Another
finished
pair of
these.
socks.
Yeah, pair of socks.
Oh my goodness. Those are beautiful.
So these are actually cranked tubes.
Mm-hmm.
Roz she's Roz Knits.
Mm-hmm.
She cranked the tube with, she cranked tubes with a cuff, and I inserted the heel and the toe.
Awesome.
Yeah. And this yarn, I know the gray is Miss Babs Yummy 2-ply in the pewter
Mm-hmm.
colorway. That's kind of like
Mm-hmm.
my go-to gray.
Okay.
And then this is Woolen Studios. We got this.
That's another
I got
throw.
this. We were together, at Homespun Yarn Party,
Mm-hmm.
Woolen Studios, and this is the straw and needle, I think, colorway,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and it's like yellows and gold. Look at that. Oh yeah, that's true color there.
That's beautiful. I remember
Yeah.
that. I remember that purchase. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So yay!
So exciting.
I finished
That's
some things.
super
Some
exciting.
things.
Yes. So I have a half finished object.
You do?
Yes, I finished one of my now and next socks.
Ooh.
Yep. So here she is. Let me turn this light down a skosh. Should I bring it closer or farther? Yep, so this is the now and next sock pattern by Mars, who's known as Hey Brownberry. It's the name of her podcast as well as her Instagram name. So this is I believe this is her latest sock pattern. It's a really simple sock pattern. There's this texture on one side of the sock, and the other side is just basic stockinette.
Oh wow.
I believe the pattern calls for a short row heel, but I just inserted my usual afterthought heel, my favorite afterthought heel technique by Kirby Burby. You can find that on YouTube. And I just did a contrast cuff and toe. And the yarn is from D Fleece Fiberworks. I believe she's in the Midwest. And of course, I will definitely link to her, this pattern, and Felicia's shop. And yeah, I'm just really enjoying this pattern. It's like just enough, patterning and texture to keep your interest, but you can still take it with you. You can like, knit on the go with it.
So question.
Yeah.
So is that texture reversed on the other side? So is that texture in the middle of is it in the middle of the foot or is it on the side?
It's on the side.
So would you reverse that for the other?
Yes. Yep. Okay. I believe the pattern is written to reverse it on the other side. So I was just thinking about that because I have a habit, I have a habit of not reading instructions. And I can see me now making 2 identical socks. I'm going to.
So that's just a little reminder.
Yes. I'll be very careful when I start to do them. But aren't they cute?
Mm-hmm.
They're so cute. And I love the dye job on this yarn. It's not striped, but it's more like little blips of color.
Mm-hmm.
And this was a sock set. And so it was maybe a half a skein of yarn and then a mini for the contrast. So yeah, which is nice because I always end up with so much yarn after so I think I'm just going to have just enough for these socks. And of course I made them shorties, as you can see, because I'm on a shorties kick now. I'm on a collection of little shorty socks to wear around the house and out as well. Yep.
They look really nice.
Yeah, I like them a lot. Yep. So I've got the other one on the needle. That's what I was working on.
Oh, so you're knitting. Yeah, where's my knitting?
Yep. And it's a top down sock pattern, I should also say.
Okay. Well, I almost forgot one last knit and crochet finished object.
What? Okay.
I have one more, the grand finale. And I call this knit shay because it's knit and crochet.
What?
Knit shay. It's my knit shay vest.
Oh, you did? No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Oh, Arthella. You started this quite some time ago.
I started this, I don't even know how long ago.
Oh my goodness. It is gorgeous.
Okay. So
yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was following initially. Lion Brand has a free pattern for this as a long sleeve cardigan.
Mm-hmm.
So I started it, but then the sizing to me was off.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I can go on my own, right? Mm-hmm. So I started with just the square. And then I did more around it. The back is just solid. Mm-hmm. And then I had to figure out, okay, how am I going to put it together? So I did some garter stitch to join it, garter stitch on the cuff, and then garter stitch, for what I thought was going to be sleeves. And it's like, oh, I can do some short rows and blah, blah, blah. Right. But I was like, I was losing steam on trying to figure all that out. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And I was like, just make it a vest. Yeah. So I just had to just bind off, and there she is.
I love it. I love it too. Pretty. Is that Nora?
It's kind of long. It's mm-hmm. more. It's going to be
even
almost
better.
A 2-inch length. Uh-huh. Yeah. So I called it my knit shay vest.
That is going to be so cute with some jeans and Birkenstocks.
I think I'm going to make it. I have some brown pants. Mm-hmm. And I think I have a brown. I just want it to just be tonal. Okay. Just all monochromatic.
Gotcha.
So you can really see my granny square.
Is that Noro yarn?
Oh yes. So let me talk about the yarn. So
Okay.
the granny square, the central granny square is Noro Silk Garden in my favorite color way. The number escapes me, but I can put that in the show notes as well. And then the body, the main color is the main yarn is Jill Draper Makes Stuff,
Mm-hmm.
Wyndham, which was, I remember acquiring this yarn
Mm-hmm.
while working at Fiber Space, and the dark roast colorway. And it's really like a
Nice.
dark, deep roasty with some black, splashed on it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
Mm-hmm.
really dark and deep and dark.
Yeah.
And I'm just I can't wait to wear it. It turned out really good. I wish I probably could have figured out the sizing on that other one, but I just didn't have
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
headspace for that. So
I understand.
I
Yeah.
made it my own. So yay!
I want one. So you're gonna have to show me how you did that. That's so cute.
Yes, it's doable. So
All
no,
right.
I won't be writing. I guess I could do like, in my because of course I haven't done the Ravelry project page, but
Mm-hmm.
just some little notes.
Yeah.
Again, it's just a square, and then you're working, to attach the front and the back, and then
Mm-hmm.
I not know.
And then you pick up. Did you pick up for the sleeves? To knit the
Uh-huh.
sleeves? Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That's awesome.
I would have to think about it a little more, but I will,
Okay.
and provide
Okay.
some notes.
Awesome.
And
Awesome.
or refer to the Lion Brand pattern, because
Mm-hmm.
that would be a good starting
Because
point.
that's the start, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool, cool. All righty.
Okay.
So let's get into what we've been working on. I've been consistently working on just two things, my socks, and I cast on for a new sweater. So let me show you the sweater that I started. Um, this is a pattern by Bristol Ivy. It's called Shashiko. And hope you can see that. So it's basically like an A-line sweater with some ridges, some pearl ridges for the front. And it actually starts out with this front piece. The front piece and the back piece, which is identical, except the back piece is a little longer. And then you pick up and start knitting it around.
Wow.
Yeah, very well written pattern. Let me just show you where I am, how far I've gotten. So this is the front.
Look at you.
Mm-hmm. So this is all I've been working on pretty much.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. So that's the front. And this is the back. As you can see, the back garter stitch panel is a little longer. And I think that's just to help the sweater lay a little bit longer in the back. And at the
Wow.
end, I will have to pick up stitches around the neckline to
Uh-huh.
do a ribbing. Yep, it's a ribbing around the neck.
So what
And
yarn is that?
so this yarn this is also deep stash. Can't remember exactly where I got it from though. I know I've had it for quite some time. This is Shalimar. Shalimar Homage DK. And it is a 80% superwash merino, 10% cashmere, 10% silk. And the color is Sapote, Sapote. I'll mess the name up in a minute, but I think that's how you say it. Sapote. Yep. So it's this. I think this color is showing up pretty accurate, almost like a squash blossomy, orangey yellow.
It's pretty.
Yeah, it's really, really, it's nice. It's really nice to work with. It has a nice hand to it. Yep. It's squishy and yummy. So So now that I've just separated for the sleeves, was it last night or night before? I think it was night before last. So now I'm just knitting in the round. And now what's happening is there are decreases on the side,
Oh, look.
decreases on each side, but I'll still be increasing in this section here. So let me just show you here. So I'm going to continue these increases, but I'll be decreasing here.
Oh, wow. That's
which is what
interesting.
puts it on an angle. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And keeps it from, growing out too wide. And then it finishes off with a garter band. I'm really enjoying it a lot.
You are. And now what did you say that was a DK weight?
DK weight. Yep.
And that's what the pattern called for?
Uh-huh. Yep. Pattern called for DK weight. This is my knit a sweater in a month project. So that's why this is the only thing I've been working on. So I don't know when I'm going to finish it. I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to give it a value.
You're going to make it. You're not even at the halfway point yet.
Yeah. So I think that's a lot of knitting for 2 weeks.
That's a whole lot of knitting.
And a lot of this is like bunched up on the needle. So yeah.
And you've been enjoying it.
I really have. This has been my comfort project for the past few. It's been keeping me company. Need to answer.
No, like 15, and toss them halfway through. Cameron's making hot wings, so in the air fryer. So him and Pop.
Oh, so cute. God. Yeah. So Shashiko sweater by Bristol Ivy.
Cool. Yeah. That's really nice.
And that reminds me, we still have to do that book review.
We do. Yeah. Well, let's see. You finish that sweater and we'll do it when you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And there was one other announcement in admin, but we'll talk about that when we get to Jibber Jabber.
Yeah.
So don't let me forget. Yeah.
Okay. One other. Excuse me. Admin. Okay. Okay.
All righty. So what have you been working on?
So my whip, knit a sweater in a month, is the Wave of Change. I've always wanted a black sweater. So I'm knitting a black Wave of Change. She's well on her way. I'm about to divide for the sleeves. It's in the other room. I'm sorry, I won't run off and get it. But I do have a skein of the, a ball of the yarn. And it's a super fine merino. So it's kind of like a 8 or a 12 ply. It's super squishy.
It looks super squishy.
And I love this yarn. It's by Stitch and Story. And I think I may have acquired another colorway.
You don't remember where you got it from? Was it
on their website?
Oh, okay.
And you can get a bag of 10 and then, add additional, single skeins to it. And I got this like some time ago, and I got it on a really good sale.
Nice.
So yeah, so that's my whip.
Okay.
Is the I'm knitting a sweater in a month as well.
Yeah, and I'm not doing accounting. I'm not going for a prize.
I'm just
Any if I can knit any sweater in a month, even if it's a cropped halter sweater, that's an accomplishment. That's an accomplishment.
It can be done.
Yeah. So we'll see. I was kind of like second guessing myself with this pattern though, because it's really simple, but I mean here's the schematic, and I think I have some of my dinner on it. I'll let you see this. So as you can see, it's still increasing. So it's not like I split for the sleeves and then just keep knitting. It's pretty wide. It's a pretty wide sweater. So we'll see. Maybe this wasn't the best choice for knit a sweater in a month, but
no, but you're increasing and you're decreasing and then turn around and increase. So your rate of increase. So are you doing those on the same rows, or they're like,
yes,
you have
that's
to
true. I guess you got a point there.
It's yeah, it's
But there's a lot of stitches on it. It's so many stitches.
Lot of stitches.
A lot of stitches.
You can do it though.
Oh, but it's fun. This is a very different construction, so it's been fun, challenging my brain to think differently. Yep.
All righty.
Okay, so what about sewing? You've already shared one sewing project?
I've shared my finished object, my button-down shirt. That's my only finished sewing.
Okay. I don't have any finished sewing.
You have any sewing whips?
I have a shirt. I have a dress number 1 that's cut out. Do you want to see it?
Yes.
Okay. Let me go grab it off the door. Okay, here she is. Ooh, almost got attached by avalanche of hangers.
Oh boy.
Okay. Excuse me. So here's my dress number 1 in progress.
What?
And this is the wrong side, so let me flip it around. So that's the print.
Look at that fabric.
Yeah, this came from, I showed this on the podcast several weeks back. This is from Connecting Threads.
I don't remember you showing that. Where was I?
I don't know, Othello. You know, you be off and
was I here?
Yeah. I only have one podcast host, so you
love that.
Yeah, it's really pretty, really pretty. So I got 2 yards from Connecting Threads, and I knew I wanted to do a dress number 1. And like I've said before, I definitely plan on continuing with the 100 axis sewing patterns through the winter, but just by changing up the colors, darker colors, and I can wear like a lightweight t-shirt underneath of this, or layer it with a thicker sweater. Yeah, so it's nice length too.
Is that color, is that all black and white, or did I see some splashes of green in there?
No, you know what? There is some green. Hold on. Let me see. I don't know if I ever noticed that, but you're right. There is some splashes of green, like a very, yep, almost like a camouflage.
That is so pretty. I want
it. And I really love it. You see, it almost looks like it's like been hand sewn.
Yeah.
Those little stitches. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I love this. I think it would be awesome in some pants, like some wide leg pants would also or a jumpsuit would also be nice. It's a really bold, beautiful print. And I've already cut out where is my bias tape? It's
now what weight of fabric is that?
It's a cotton. It's a quilting cotton. It's a quilting cotton, and it's a nice it's a really nice weight. I don't know what I would call it, a premium quilting cotton, but it's pretty close.
It looks that way.
Yeah, it's got a nice drape.
Who made it? Nice. Do you remember who made it? Is it Wyndham or look? Of course, I'm on here looking for it.
I'll find it for you.
Please.
Find it. Yeah, I can't remember. I'll look through my order, and I'll let you know. Yeah, I knew when I saw it.
I saw that green, and I'm like, whoa.
Right. So this is the bias tape I'm making.
Oh, look.
With it. Yep. I've already got it all cut out and stitched.
I just
need to iron it. Oh, here's another piece I gotta sew. But for the most part, it's all sewn. Yep.
I can't wait to see that.
Yeah, so this is giving me, it's been on my door the door to my sewing room, but it's been turned backwards. But now that I've actually, turned it inside out and looked at the fabric, I'm getting excited again. So definitely want to get that done sooner than later.
That's so pretty.
Yeah.
Do I have a sewing whip? Oh, I do. I didn't bring the cut fabrics up, but I did bring the patterns up. I'm making these pants, the Joan trousers.
Ooh, nice.
So it looks like it has a zipper, but it doesn't. It just has
Okay.
the details.
Nice.
And so this is what they look like.
Okay. Oh, I love that.
Isn't that cute?
Yes.
And it's made out of I'm using a Ponte knit.
Ooh. Are you using the one we got from Joann's?
I'm not using that one. I'm using one that another stash. I had gotten from I got it from Stitch Sew Shop some time ago. It's navy blue and it has like a texture, on it.
Ooh, okay.
Because, but I plan on using, if these turn out well, I would do them again in that fabric that we did get from Joann's, because they're going to make some dynamite pants.
Yes, yes.
And then another pattern that I cut out in some black. It was kind of like a cotton twill or something.
Oh, nice.
I have some pants like this already, and I kind of like them.
They look super cozy and comfy.
Super, that's what I want. And I need more bottoms.
Yeah.
I mean, I have the tops all covered, but I really need to focus on bottoms.
Right.
So hopefully I'll get those sewn up and ready to show and actually wear in the next, couple of weeks.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. So my only other sewing whip is, and it's not even, it's more like a thought right now, but I did wash up my fabric. Again, another 100 axis sewing pattern. This beautiful, like a buffalo plaid. I think I got this from Hobby Lobby or Joann's. I can't remember.
Is it orange or red?
It's an orangey red, like a tomato red. It's like a true buffalo plaid. So
and what are you gonna make?
It's a cotton flannel. And I'm gonna do a shirt number 1.
Oh, cool.
I'm gonna do a shirt number 1. If you see, we show this, folks who've been watching the podcast for a while, they know these but just in case it's your first time here, this is the basic of basic shirts. It's just 2 pieces. I'm going to extend the arms out a little bit to make them a little longer, and I might put a trim on the ends of the arm if I can find a nice trim, like just a solid black, just to give a little bit more interest. And I'm also looking at the bottom cut edge. So like I said, I've already washed this fabric and I really like the way this edge is looking. So I'm thinking about leaving this edge exposed.
Oh, that would be nice.
Yeah, because it's not fraying or anything, and it's just it just looks really nice and straight. So that could be cool also.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, this is my goal, is to get this sewn up in the next couple of days, because it's starting to get chilly in these parts.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah.
All righty.
So that's it for me for sewing plans. A couple of other things I want to get going, but that's on my immediate radar. Yeah, in addition to some embroidery.
Yeah, sewing plans. I'm registered for a virtual class starting Sunday to make leggings.
Oh, whose class is that?
That's 3 Little Birds.
Oh, that's the class you were telling me about. Yes.
So
cool.
I had to pick up the pattern from Stitch Sew Shop though.
Which pattern are you using?
It's the I not know.
Okay.
I'll be able to show it next time, or we can put that in
Okay.
the pattern notes too.
Okay.
But I can't even think of the name of the company that designed the pattern offhand.
Mm,
But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. If I
yeah,
can,
that'll be awesome.
if I master leggings,
Oh, you totally have
no
leggings.
stopping me.
Yeah, totally, totally. That's what the pants number 2 is. These are, I believe these are leggings.
Those are leggings.
These are leggings, yeah.
I guess it's the sizing. The size is that I'm just so
Yeah,
concerned about.
right, right. Yeah, I'll probably make these out of like an inferior knit, just for like a
Yeah,
test run.
just to try it, right? I
Yeah.
know I should be doing the same thing, but it give me a chance to socialize
Oh yeah.
with others.
Right. So this is the in-person. No, this will be virtual.
It's a virtual
Okay.
class,
Okay.
and I think it's 2 sessions.
Okay.
So
Fun. Fun. Fun.
we'll keep you posted.
Great. 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 So okay. So I guess we can move into digital art. I showed you one little project I've been working on, and let me just show you the other things real quick. So again, I'm still planning on January for my Etsy shop to open.
Okay.
Put it out there. I'm going to do it. I'm scared, but I'm going to do it anyway. So I made some little date dots.
Oh look.
I've already ordered my planner for 2021, and it's
Mm-hmm.
undated. And I
Mm-hmm.
like that because I don't get to plan every week. I plan most weeks, but it's nice having them undated because you can always switch out the dates. So it's always good to have little date dots. And these are just some fall bullets for journaling or your planner. And here are some other fall elements.
Oh look, those are so
These
pretty.
were either hand drawn or traced. So this sheet needs a little work because I got to work on my little strip of washi up here. It's kind of crooked, but that just gives you an idea. So this is about a 4x6 sticker sheet, and they are actual stickers. Pull one off for you. There's a little pumpkin.
Oh, look at that.
Mm-hmm.
I want that set.
Okay. So these are just.
Are they in the Etsy shop now?
No.
Okay. I'll have to do
I
some personal shopping.
Right. And then finally, the sticker sheet you already saw. So right now, what I'm working on is sizing. How large do I want the sheets to be? Because that will affect what type of packaging I'll need to ship them out with. So just a few other things I'm trying to tweak. And then winter will be upon us before we know it. So I'm already working on some little winter themed sticker sheets also. And one final thing I've worked on, one planning thing I love doing is meal planning. Even if I don't write it down in my mind, I'm always planning out the meals for the week. So I decided to create a little meal planning insert for my planner. This one, I use a Happy Planner classic size. So this one is for a Happy Planner classic size. It still needs to be cut out. So you got the days, you got a place for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks. But it really starts on page 2 because I like to do like an inventory of what I already have on hand, and then another side for your grocery list. And
wow.
I decided to do an inventory space for inventory because I find myself buying things that I already have. So that helps me to just know what I already have, so I'm not wasting money buying what I really don't need. And then this is size for A5. Same thing. And this was a lot of fun to make. So, yep, so that's just an idea of some of the things that will be in this shop, along with some hand-dyed yarn eventually, some botanically dyed, hand-dyed yarn. So that's That's the plan.
All righty.
So every day I've been working towards it a little bit, either doing research or, making or planning or just, thinking things out. Yep.
You're getting there.
I'm getting there slowly but surely. Yep. So that's it for digital art.
That's it for digital art.
Mm-hmm.
All righty. Well, the next segment is Stashquisitions. What you got?
You got? I was about to ask you
What you got?
Okay. I have
Oops,
this
something fell on the floor.
little embroidery project from Nicole Vogelsinger, who's also known as Wild Boho.
Is also known as what?
Wild Boho. Remember, she's the
oh yeah,
the
boho
boho embroidery book that I've been using, and also took her class a few weeks back. So she had this in her Etsy shop, and I just couldn't resist. I didn't even know she had things like this. So this just needs to go in a hoop and just start embellishing it with embroidery.
Oh wow, look at that.
Isn't it pretty?
Yeah.
So this is called what is it called? The Last Gasp of Summer. Isn't that pretty? The colors are really nice and vibrant. And she included this cute little sticker. So I'm just all over this. It's so cute. It's sparkly.
That's pretty.
Yeah. Yep. So that's one thing that came in the mail a couple weeks ago.
All righty. I hadn't even opened this up yet because I thought the packaging was so pretty.
Oh, I love that. I love a well packaged.
I ordered, I guess I follow them on Instagram, Stone Mountain and Daughter Fabrics. They're in Berkeley, California.
Okay.
So I've
Stone Mountain and
jumped down their rabbit hole. And it came, and look how nicely packaged. So this is a sticker here. I haven't even opened up. This is a sticker.
Oh.
Isn't that cute?
It's really cute.
So I'm going to open her up. And what did I get? Oh, look, thank you for your order. And they sent this.
Oh.
This was their thank you card. Sewing is magic. So you know what I'm going to do with that? I'm going to put that in a frame.
Right.
Look at that. That's nice. So cute. And, oh, they sent me some stickers too. Look at this.
Oh, let me see. Oh, boy. How cute.
Look at those stickers.
Yes, very nice.
Wow. And my actual order consisted of 2 fabrics. I couldn't pass this up. This just looked, I loved all the green in it.
Oh, that is so you. That is
Isn't that
beautiful.
pretty?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is
and it's
that
a quilting cotton.
Yeah.
So I got that one.
Mm-hmm.
And this one is a lawn.
Oh.
And I'm really into the big prints right now.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God. Gorgeous.
Isn't that pretty?
Oh, who made that? That is beautiful.
This is, let me see. It doesn't say on the salvage, but oh, it's a Lady McElroy.
Oh my goodness. I love her fabric. Oh my goodness. That is gorgeous.
So of course that's going to become another one of my high cuff sweaters. You know, the sweater with the ribbon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
very nice.
That and thread to match. I'm starting now to buy my threads to match my fabric, so I'm not
smart.
That way I'll, instead of going and just buying random colors, I'll have exactly what I need.
Exactly.
And then I also got this pattern, which is I thought was really cute. It's called Billy. It's a Tilly and the Buttons pattern. It's a shirt, sweatshirt, and dress with 2 sleeve styles. Of course, I'll make it longer if I want it as a dress. But I like the sleeve styles because see, it's more like a bell sleeve as a sweatshirt.
Yes.
And I really like that.
Really nice.
Yeah.
Cute.
Again, and this one's for a confident beginner.
Okay.
So I was like, wow, yeah, I'm going to do that.
That's really, really cute.
So yeah, that's my sewing stashquisition.
Okay. I have a sewing stashquisition. 100 Acts of Sewing had a sale, and I got the final pattern that I did not have of 100 Acts of Sewing.
In your collection?
In my collection. I have them all. So this is the pants number 1.
You didn't have that one?
I didn't have this one. Nope.
Huh.
And I was thinking, oh, I don't need it because, you know, I have my Simplicity go-to. But I'm like, no, I'm going to give these a try.
Right.
So, yeah. So now I have the entire 100 Acts of Sewing pattern collection.
Wow. That's special.
Yes. Yeah.
You can just mix and match like she does now and layer.
Exactly.
Mix and match and layer. Yeah. I love seeing her.
I know.
Her outfits.
She's adorable.
I love that. You have any more stash positions?
Yeah.
Okay, so am I next?
Yeah, you're next.
Okay, so my next one is, let me be able to describe it properly through my Instagram. So we know and love Sarah of the Plucky Knitter is now Diamond Lane.
No, you didn't. I'm sorry, go ahead.
She had her launch of her new adventure in what are they? Hand dyed wraps.
Yeah.
They're cashmere hand dyed wraps. So here's a couple of pictures if you hadn't seen them.
They're absolutely decadent. Oh my goodness.
Yes. So
you treated yourself.
Pardon me. Yeah. Excuse me. They look okay. Did you open one? Yeah. You're going to put the sauce on and then put them back in there? Yeah. Put a little butter in the melts of butter and then pour the, into the hot wing sauce.
Othello's multitasking. She's teaching buffalo wing 101.
So here's mine.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that is so pretty.
Yeah, and this I guess is the camo design, and of course the camera's not doing it quite its justice, but it has been keeping me so
really
cozy.
Oh
yeah, these last couple of in the evening. So if I'm downstairs, it gets like really, it gets kind of chilly, and I just have been keeping it downstairs. But
oh my goodness,
yeah,
it is gorgeous.
It feels amazing.
So is it just as special as when she dyed yarn?
It is. And it was like, for me, it was like, this is my next adventure with her, because I started, acquiring her yarn, in 2008, when she was on Etsy.
Yeah, how about that?
So,
and I remember, and that started me down my road of yarn snobbery.
The rabbit hole.
Arthella came over one day, and we were just talking about stash, and she was in my craft. And, oh, Lippa, what do you have there? That's nice. She says, "Well, do you have any plucky?" I was like, "No, you don't have any plucky?"
You see, that was that was like a challenge to you. You was like, "Oh, I don't have any yet."
It's like, what is plucky? And
Oh my gosh, you took that.
I fail hard.
You took that way beyond anywhere I could go with it.
Yeah.
But her yarn is it's been special.
She has a talent.
Her yarn is still special because we have it in stash now, and she's moved on to something new.
But she will be. I understand she will also be doing hand-dyed yarn eventually.
Oh, she will?
That's what she said in the Instagram post. So.
Okay. Wow. So yeah, so she had her right hand woman next to her sister, who's doing a bang up job too. So with that Dapper Dye Works.
Yes.
She and Dapper Dan.
They're very inspiring. They've taught me that it's never too late. It's never too late to start something new. It's okay to start something new. It's okay to walk away from something that was dear to you at one time, but for some reason or another, it's not working out.
To everything, there is a season.
Definitely.
So
definitely. Yeah.
We've seen that with them, and it's delightful to see.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So I got another stash enhancement from the Woolly Thistle.
Oh boy.
Do you watch her podcast?
I have.
I think it's so enjoyable. It's like sitting down talking to a yarn shop owner, which is what she is. So I purchased I want to make sure I get this name of this pattern correct. Katie's Kep, KEP, hat kit.
Was that in the making?
I believe this was.
Or was it in the Shetland Wool Week?
The Shetland Wool Week pattern from, I guess, from this year. Oh,
yeah.
You okay?
I think I have it here.
I do have a pattern that color.
Yeah, here it is in the Shetland
Wool
Week.
Okay. It's a beautiful hat. And I don't know. No, these definitely aren't the. Yep.
But she had it. They had it.
Green.
So you bought the kit. So let's see which colorway did you.
So
I think you must have gotten this first one. Is this one your shade 001, 023? I think yours may be this one here.
3. The second one?
I think it's the first one. No, you have green and purple.
Yes, I have green, purple, pink.
Yeah,
and off
yours
white.
is the first one. See it?
Nice. I like that. Yes.
That's pretty.
I was just happy to get a kit from the Woolly Thistle. They sell out so quickly. I'm like, every time I go, because I love her look, the sweater kits that she curates.
That's yours.
Yay.
Isn't that pretty?
It's really pretty.
So did you get the book?
I didn't get the book.
You got the
No,
pattern?
I didn't get the book. I don't have the pattern either. I have to get the pattern from, the pattern is free on Ravelry. Great.
Oh, is it? Well, yeah, the Shetland Wool Week pattern.
That's a beautiful color too. Oh,
that is pretty.
Yep. So this was a fun, and the Jameson's wool. It's woolly wool, which is what the Woolly Thistle specializes in. But it's delightful to work with. It's really nice to work with.
Well, maybe when you cast on your hat, I'll cast on for my sweater.
Oh,
remember, I got the yarn for the sweater.
Yes. Awesome. And it came in this cute little bag.
Oh, yeah, that's cute.
It is. It's a nice size bag, too. Yeah. Yep.
All righty. Stashquisitions. I'm all quisitioned out. You have anything else?
I have one more. This
Just
was,
one more.
yes, the crinkling. I like Arthella. This was so pretty. I didn't want to open it. It was just so well packaged.
Wow, that is
Right?
pretty. Oh boy. Oh
Like a
boy.
cornucopia of just goodness. So let me, it's like, so this is my next to last Rhinebeck purchase, virtual Rhinebeck purchase. And this is from 6 and 7 Fiber, which is a new 6 and 7, which is a new to me dyer. I wanted everything in her shop, but of course I couldn't get everything. So I just picked some things that I thought was interesting. One thing that really caught my eye, she had a fingering weight base that was 75% superwash Corridel and a 25% nylon.
Oh
So
wow.
that superwash Corridel really caught my eye. So I purchased this little sock set here.
Oh wow, that's pretty.
Isn't that pretty? So it's a full skein of clover. This color here is called clover. And the mini skeins are, doesn't say what the colors are. No, let me get that right. So the clover is the base. Clover is the base and Milo is the base for the minis. Clover is the base for the Corridel. Milo is the base for the minis. But the names of the colors aren't on here. But I just thought this was so pretty. I don't think this was her Rhinebeck color. I don't think I got her Rhinebeck color. No, I didn't get her Rhinebeck color, but I did get this one because I thought it was so pretty.
Oh, that is pretty.
This is.
Is that like the lavender?
Mm-hmm. It's a very faint lavender. And this is also the Superwash Corridel and nylon base, 443 yards. The color is Embers at Dawn. Look at that.
That's gorgeous.
Mm-hmm. And same base, this is Plumage. So now I remember why I got these, because I couldn't choose, but I figured they were all so pretty and she was selling out really quick. And I figured I could do a sweater with these. It's almost like a fade. It is a fade. And I could pop in these little minis or some other minis. So that's what I had in mind when I purchased them. They're so pretty.
They look gorgeous.
6 and 7 Fiber.
6 and 7. Let's see the label again.
Here you go. I love her label.
That's pretty.
Painted Heels is the name of that sock set. Oh, she gave me a little sample. Wave of Delight. This is pops of blue. And
What's
gold.
that fiber content? The same.
This is a single ply. This is a 100% single ply superwash merino. And that's her barley base. Yeah. She too has a beautiful card that she sent along with it. And beautifully packaged package. This is going to be delightful to work with. It's substantial, but it's not scratchy. It's, yeah, you got to feel this. This is something special. Can you?
It's really pretty. It looks
so
really
pretty.
soft too.
Yeah, it is. It's soft, but it's substantial. You know, I don't know how else to describe it. It's so pretty. Wow, look at that. It's gonna be fun. I'm probably the only knitter who's never done a fade sweater.
You think?
Have you done a fade sweater?
Remember I did.
Yeah,
I did one.
The DK weight.
Yeah, so I'm going to be doing more because of I'll share in jibber jabber.
Okay. All right. Well, that's it for me for stash. There's one more, but I'll share that next week. But
Okay. You don't want to share it now? You have it there?
Mm-hmm. You want to
What
say
is it? Uh-huh.
This is a Cricut purchase. I'm hesitating to talk about it because I don't know exactly how it works, but I knew I wanted it when I saw it. So it's called the Foil Transfer Kit.
Okay.
So from what I understand, so you've seen like stickers and other things that have a foil, the fonts are foiled. So the only way to get that, from what I understand, is to have an inkjet, not an inkjet, what's the other, laser printer. You have to have a laser printer, which they're very expensive to get foiling. But Cricut has come up with a tool that will emboss paper and give you the foiled look. Can you
Oh,
see?
wow.
Yep. So so this is the tool that fits in a Cricut. And this is actually a kit. So this is the tool as well as the foil transfer sheets. And so it's 12 sheets of paper, 12 sheets of foil, as well as the tools. And then I purchased another set of paper so I'd have enough.
Oh, wow.
So I can do blue foil, purple foil, and green foil.
That's pretty.
Oh yeah, I need to figure this out, but you can see there.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice.
Yeah, you could do greeting cards or, whatever you want to embellish. Yep, so I'm looking forward to throwing this in the Cricut, seeing what I can do. So there you go, Arthella, since you had to see.
Thanks for sharing. Thanks for sharing.
You're welcome. Anything for you. Okay.
I want to see it all. I want to see it all.
I know. So I wish I knew where we were on time. Did you have any dream making you really wanted to talk about, or you want to move into
do.
jibber
I have
jabber?
one. I have one dream making.
Okay.
That I want to share. I'm going to cast on. So I'm sure most of you, especially in the knitting community, have heard that the owner of Knitty City in Manhattan in New York, she passed away a few weeks ago. And she impacted so many makers in the, making specifically the knitting and, fiber community.
Mm-hmm.
So some dyers have been, doing special colorways,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Designers designing patterns. So Lisa of Indie Untangled designed a hat pattern.
Oh.
And it's called Pearl's Oyster.
Oh.
And this is the pattern.
Oh, that's really pretty.
Isn't that pretty?
Yes.
And at first I was like, okay, well, I should, get the, support a dyer and buy their colorway. And I was like, you better go look in your stash. So this is, I'm gonna make it in Chelsea Yarns Luxe DK.
Ooh, pretty.
In the lavender latte colorway.
Oh, I love that color. Very pretty.
So that's dream making.
Nice.
I'll cast that on hopefully soon.
Very nice.
So that's my one and only dream making for right now. I'm trying not to, cast on too much and, still finish some things. So that's been working well for me the last few weeks. So I'm going to stick with that.
Okay. Yeah. That's definitely working for you. For sure.
Dream making. Yes.
I have a lot of dream making. I'll just share two real quick. Laura Ayler came out with a new sweater pattern, and
She
actually someone
did.
showed this on the podcast, the
Yes, because
50th episode.
let's see, Madeline, she test knit it.
Yes.
Miss Crafty one.
The name of the pattern is Sun Dogs. And it is, oh my goodness, let me try to find it. There it is. And I believe it's top down.
Yes. Can you show a picture of the back of it?
Uh-huh. Look at that. Look at that cute little V.
I love that.
Yes. And what I love about it is that this bottom, it's almost like a little peplum, but this bottom is garter stitch.
Yes.
It's garter stitch, and the rest is stockinette. Yes, it is top down. It looks like a yoke construction, not a raglan, which is really cool. But look at that back.
That's saying something.
To wear some Spanx when I wear that.
So, what weight yarn is it?
I believe it's DK. Let me confirm. Yes.
Is DK?
Ooh. Suggested yarn is Wool Mize Merino DK, and I have the sweater quantity of that too.
Is it a solid or variegated?
It looks like this
your sweater quantity.
My sweater quantity. Look at that color. My sweater quantity is solid. I believe it's.
And what's the name of it again? I have it in my favorites, but I want to pull it up.
Sun Dogs.
Sun Dog.
Sun Dogs.
Sun Dogs.
It's so cute.
It is too cute.
And it's kind of boxy. Look at that.
Must make.
Look at the schematic.
Wonder if I could do it in a DK. I mean a worsted.
I'm sure you could. Maybe go down a size.
Because I have that 29 Bridges in the patina colorway.
That would be amazing.
I think that's what it's going to be.
Wow. This could be a faded sweater too.
Oh, surely.
Ooh, the wheels are spinning. Okay, so that's one thing.
Okay.
And then the last one is...
That is too cute.
It's absolutely beautiful. Yeah. Honey Moss, which is Andrea Mowry's new shawl pattern. I don't know whether you've seen it before, but it's absolutely stunning.
Honey Moss.
Honey Moss. So that's the stitch pattern.
Oh, ooh, that's pretty.
And I just love a big shawl. And I believe
you do.
It's worsted weight. Oh my goodness.
Oh, is it worsted weight?
It's worsted weight. I could put this on with a sweater. I don't even need a coat. Look and see, there's enough. So it's not just one stitch pattern.
Oh wow, look at that. It's got that honey. Honey.
Look at that color.
Whose yarn is that?
Yama yarn, merino linen worsted. Yeah, that's beautiful. I think I'm going to use well, this is one option I have.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I've already started picking out some colors. That's Plucky Trusty. And
what color is that?
That Caramel Kiss.
Oh wow.
You know, that's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Yeah. This
that would be pretty.
Held with some mohair held with it.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I love that shawl. Absolutely love it.
It's really pretty.
It is. It is. And I don't have a shawl on the needles. You know, I got to have a sweater, a shawl, and socks. And I don't have a shawl on the needles yet. So I thought it was going to be the painting brick shawl, but now I don't know. So by the next recording, I'll have a shawl on the needles for sure.
Wow.
And
it's really pretty. It's really, really, really pretty.
Right.
I love it.
Me too.
All righty. Dream making.
Yeah.
Okay. So what do we have to jibber jabber about?
Jibber jabber. Not a
What have
lot's
you been
been
up
going
to?
on. Not a lot. Just working and recuperating from a back injury. So for
But
like
you're
10
you're
days,
recovered well.
I'm still not there yet. I still have some pain, but nothing like it was. I don't know. I think I lifted up a case of water about 3 weeks ago. And it was on one of those days I was feeling especially like Superwoman. And about 3 days later is when I started noticing some pain. So, but it was tolerable. And then I got up one day really quickly, and then there was a pain that just hit me. It was almost like I felt like
Oh,
my back was just snapped in two.
ew.
The pain where you just can't even, you just have to stand there and just, shooting down my leg. And so I basically was bent over for about a good portion of about 10 days. Just in a lot of pain. So I just eventually I took your advice and used the heat. I said, well, if I have a hot flash, I just had to put the fan on. The heat was what really turned things around. I mean, I literally stayed on heat 24/7. Yeah.
It relaxed it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Good.
Try not to take too much pain medicine, because then, I end up with another issue. But you got to do what you got to do just to be able to function. Yeah. So,
Well, I'm glad to see and hear that you're on the
yeah,
mend.
I'm on the mend. It really affected my making. I'm so glad I'd already cast on the sweater. I did have to hobble in here and wind up a couple of more balls of yarn, but I had something that I could work on. But I couldn't cut out anything. I couldn't stand over the table and cut out or sit at the sewing machine, which is a real bummer. But yes, I'm definitely on the mend. And I've been chastised by all of my family not to do that again. And I will listen. I will listen. Yep. So there's been no walking, no exercise, which I really miss. I really got to get back. Really got to get back to that. So I give myself
Maybe
another
you'll
week.
consider some light stretching, even
Yeah.
if you're not, bending at your waist, but just,
Mm-hmm.
getting things
Yeah.
to
Right.
loosen up overall. Because, when one part of you is, you know, another part is compensating for that part that's kind of under the
Right.
weather.
Exactly. Because
You'll
my
find
leg.
all of
Yeah.
a sudden now your arms will start stiffening up
Exactly.
or something. So you got to
Yeah.
keep the wheels
Definitely.
moving.
Definitely. Either
Hmm.
just doing, arm raises and
Yeah,
leg
just,
lift and what.
sitting
Yeah.
in the chair with the heat
Mm-hmm.
pad on.
Right. Yeah. I got lots of exercise turning on the fan every 5 minutes. I was reaching to cut the fan on. Yeah, but I'm very happy that I'm feeling much better. That was awful. Yeah, so other than that, just working on my little business plan and thinking of how I can arrange my time and affairs to make things happen.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
I've been I said I was going to, take a break from classes, but then that I saw that leggings pants, class. So I want, I
Hmm.
jumped on that, and that was virtual, so that's fine. But this weekend is Vogue Knitting Live.
Yes.
So I signed up for 2 classes.
Okay.
My first class was yesterday morning from 10 to 12 noon with Nina Phillips, knitting
Oh,
expat.
nice.
She
Yeah.
did an awesome class on marling.
Nice.
That
Okay.
was so much fun. She was going into just the how to marl, And then
Mm-hmm.
she kind of lost me with all the math stuff, but that was
Okay.
fine because I was
Yeah.
working on my like little marling sample. So
Okay.
here's my sample I did.
Oh, nice.
So I just threw, some little balls of yarn in a bag and I
Mm-hmm.
just
Mm-hmm.
pulled them out. This is a three, I guess this is a considered a continued. She had different names for different types of marls.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if this is the continuous or not, but it really gave me a feel for what's going on because they're written into patterns and you just follow and it says, oh, change yarn here. And she said this is a true marl because if you know the early marls or the fades were not a true fade in that when you change yarn you were doing rows
Mm-hmm.
and it
Mm-hmm.
could create like distinct
Definitely.
change. Unlike
Mm-hmm.
this is a three strand marl. So you
Mm.
start with three, then two and one, and then one and two. So it creates more. And you can see it. You can.
Definitely, definitely. So, and
There's no.
that's fingering weight.
Yes, this is fingering weight.
That is
So
beautiful.
that was enjoyable. So I was like, oh my
Yeah,
gosh, I can marl up anything.
the possibilities are endless.
Oh
Yeah,
my gosh, yes. So that was a really good class. I need to post and thank her on Instagram for it
yeah,
was really good instruction and really her perspective in this site was priceless. So I'm excited about that. And then in the evening I had was kind of like color theory class
hmm.
with Julie Asleen.
Oh, nice. Okay.
It was so nice. She's so bubbly and
Oh,
just
she's a
so
delight. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
that was enjoyable and I really um thought more about color and we know our favorite colors. We some of us know or believe that they're some colors we should wear and some all that. She just threw that out the window. If there's a color you like, wear it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Exactly.
But not only that, but just going into color itself and the values of color, the hues, the intent, all
Mm-hmm.
that. So that was it became a little bit too, starting to go, but I
Yeah.
still enjoyed, the
Right.
socialization and just to see her, just talk about her whole uh thing with, color and that was nice to see. So that's what I did yesterday.
Cool.
Um and the rest of the time I've just been working, on projects. I have my coat class the class is done and just putting the finishing touches on my coat. Hopefully I'll
Mm-hmm.
be able to show that, to you next week. I did finished all my, what do you call it? Edges.
Okay.
Because I didn't do that before. Probably next time if I ever do a coat or something like that
Mm-hmm.
and it's unlined, I will serge all my pieces before I even,
Okay.
put it
Right.
together. So doing that, and again, made a buttonhole. My buttonhole thing works really well.
Nice.
So I became more comfortable with that, and the coat is pretty much done. I'm sitting here looking at it. There's a belt attachment. Well, it's not a belt attachment. It's kind of like how you have some coats that have like that just
Yeah, that bar. That.
belt, yeah, bar that goes
Mm-hmm.
across. It's
Mm-hmm.
like, do I
Mm-hmm.
really want that? I don't know if I
Mm.
really want it. So I
Right.
mean, other than that, I would be finished short of, deciding if I want to put that on the back. And now it's like I need to be wearing it because it's not lined. So
Right.
'tis the season because
Yeah.
once it gets any cooler, I won't be able to wear it.
You'll be able to Layer it though.
Yeah, I could layer it
Yeah.
for sure.
Cool.
But yeah, so that's what I've been up to.
I
Um,
took yesterday the Kate Athley shawl shapes class.
uh-huh.
That was really nice also. Really, really nice. Unfortunately, I was working because I had to do something. I couldn't really like get away from work. Um, but I was able to like multitask and listen enough to get a feel. And she also had really a nice handout, which is nice. So I can
Yeah, I got
um
two good valuable handouts too.
good, good.
Hmm.
Yeah. But she did a really, really good job. She had lots of samples and her way of explaining things was really, really good. So yeah, I
Did you
think
participate in the marketplace at all?
not yet.
Still early, right?
It's still early. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
still
because
early.
I wanted to catch, what time is it? I think the yarn over truck. Let's see what's going on this evening. So there's Fine Art Studio on Granville Island. Have you
Mm-hmm,
ever heard of
mm-hmm.
them?
No.
Fiber Art Studio. They're Zen
Okay.
Yarn. We've heard of Zen Yarn
Yeah.
Garden.
Mm-hmm.
They're
Mm-hmm.
at 6. Makers Mercantile. That's where I got that sheep.
All
That's where I
right.
got that sheep.
Yes.
What do you call it? Sheep hanger from
Right.
Makers Mercantile. They're from 6 to 7.
Oh, okay. What time is it?
Teton Yarns, School Products. Lady Dye Yarns is doing something at 6 too.
Okay. Cool. Well, I will
And
definitely be checking that out tonight.
I believe Felicia Eve of String Yarn, String Thing.
String thing in New York.
Yes, in New York. She's
Mm-hmm.
doing an event this evening.
Okay.
So I'll have to check on my Cameron and his hot wing situation. Make sure he's all
Right.
satisfied, and maybe I'll be able to check out one of those marketplace events this
Yeah.
evening. And then it
Right.
goes
Right.
on through Sunday, right?
All the way through Sunday. Yeah. So Saturday, I'll be doing a lecture, which is sweater designing tips and tricks.
Oh, wow.
And I can't remember who's doing it, but I'll let you know. Uh,
Okay.
and Sunday is two color brioche in the round.
Oh, you're doing, oh, who are you doing that with?
I don't know. Can't remember.
And what time is that?
Sunday is in the evening, 7 p.m.
Oh, okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
one vendor I surely want to check out tomorrow is Cowgirl Blues.
Ooh.
Do you have any of her yarn?
No.
Yes, Cowgirl Blues is from 11 to 12. Hopefully.
Okay. 11. I got something to do from 11 at
You
right at 11.
do?
Maybe I can sneak out real quick. Or maybe I can
I think,
multitask.
let me see. Let me make sure of that. Yeah, that's Saturday.
Mm-mm.
Cowgirl Blues. I want to believe that they're out of, I want to almost say South Africa.
Oh, really?
I could be. Let me see. But I've been seeing their yarn for some time now.
Really?
So this will be an opportunity just to see what they're all about.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That event hub is nice. You can just log in and see what's going on and
See what's going on.
see what you've registered for.
Cowgirl Blues. Yes, they're in Cape Town.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Wow. I will
And they have
definitely
some,
check that.
yeah, they have some gorgeous yarn.
Cool. I wrote it down. Cowgirl Blues.
Yes, 11 o'clock.
If there's something I must have, just send me a text
Okay.
because I can multitask while I'm.
All righty. I thought this shawl, they had this Oh, and they had I found a free pattern, but I thought this shawl was pretty of theirs.
Oh, that is pretty.
Isn't that pretty?
That's very nice. Mm-mm. Yeah, so I'm very grateful for these virtual events. It's not the same, but it's been great.
It has been.
It's been making the best of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not so I went over to well, you know I did because I picked up your pattern yesterday. So I
Right.
went over to Old Town and picked up your picked up our purchases, you know, our patterns that we had printed out, and I had picked up a pattern. Oh, I got my leggings pattern and a piece of yarn, a shirting, because I want to make another shirt. And they had a piece of Italian shirting, and it was a remnant. So hopefully I'll have enough. But anyway, so and then Tracy had she had called and ordered. I had called her and said, "Hey, I'm in Old Town. You want anything from Fiber Space?" She was like, "Well, yeah, I do." So, well, just call it in and I'll go by and pick it up. So I went by Fiber Space and what did I get in there? Of course I got something. Oh, remember, did I show on the maybe I showed it on our Sunday Zoom. Remember that green jacket with all the fringe hanging down?
Yes.
So they have the yarn there, and I wanted it in that green. So I wanted to make, so I picked up a skein of that to just knit and see if I like knitting with it. And picked up Tracy's yarn. She ordered some for some hat or something. And about to walk out, and guess who walks in? Trudy.
Oh,
I had not seen Trudy in person. I know it's been a few years, and surely not since, this year at all. So it was so nice to see her and talk to her and everything. So that was really nice.
Nice. Cool.
Trudy and I stood, we were the yarnistas.
Yes, exactly.
She and I worked together.
Working together.
A lot.
She's enjoying her retirement. I love it.
She is, and she's really excited about really excited about her. What is she doing? Cross stitch. Cross stitch. Yeah. She says it's just a whole different.
Oh yeah.
Thing. It takes you somewhere totally different than.
I get it. I totally
anything else. She said, because I have so many shawls and so many, and she does, and she likes big shawls too. So she really, she's still stitching, and she really likes handwork. She said, so
nice.
That was really nice to see her.
Cool.
So yeah, that's what I've been up to.
Awesome.
Oh,
well,
one last thing, since we usually talk about cooking.
Oh yeah.
I had told you about this. I've mentioned to you the spatchcocked chicken.
No.
So it's a chicken, right? And it's flattened.
Okay.
It's just the back of it is cut, and they
open it up.
They take the bone, and flatten it. Well, I love it. I love that preparation. So that was another reason why I went to Old Town, because I wanted to go to Whole Foods and get some chicken. So last night, I'm gonna just show you my dinner last night.
Oh, that is lovely.
Wow. So that's the spatchcock chicken.
Are those string beans or?
No, it's broccolini.
Oh, I love broccolini.
And red baby potatoes.
Yes.
And I put it in my Pampered Chef, the rectangular pan.
Yes.
And season it, olive oil it, and bake the chicken. No, no covering or anything. And then just as the chicken is, maybe a half an hour away from done, I toss in some vegetables. Nice. And you're talking about something good. Oh my gosh. But I just love that chicken. I just love the
Yeah,
spatula.
that
So
looks
after it's
amazing.
done, I just quarter it, and then
Right.
it's so easy.
You're right. That in those one pan meals. Yeah, Ray
One
does
pan,
he
exactly.
likes to grill whole chickens like that sometimes. He'll cut it just like that and put it on it, or either smoke them and just let them do whatever they do.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yep. So I've been trying to trying. I do have been doing, still trying to keep up with a healthy eating. I've
Yeah.
added sea moss to my diet.
Ah.
Sea moss has a lot of properties with regard to your immune system. It helps
Mm.
build, keep your immune system well. Inflammation.
Mm.
It has a lot of minerals and some vitamins, and it's made. Sea moss is just that. It's like a moss. But one of the girls I was in the button down shirt class with,
Mm-hmm.
she turns the sea moss into a gel, because that's one of the preparations where you
Okay.
soak the sea moss, it turns into a gel, and then you add it to you can add it to like your smoothies. You
Mm-hmm.
can use it as a thickener. So I've been just adding it to my tea, because elderberry was another thing that she suggested that is now good for this time of year, with
Mm-hmm.
flu season and all that. So she and I've since been to mom's and bought the little berries and make tea, and I'll
Okay.
put in
Okay.
the sea moss, the gel in my tea and heat it up and
Right. Right.
take it that way. And it gives you a lot of energy. They say that it
Mm.
can really make you feel like a teenager again,
Ooh, I need to get a
which
gallon of that.
I
Yeah.
mean, it does seem to, give you energy. I don't seem to have as much, stiffness, in my knee.
Mm-hmm.
And I had talked to Travis, my nephew's wife. Her dad is from Jamaica, and she saw my post, CMOS, on Instagram. And she's like, "Oh my gosh, we grew up with CMOS." She said her dad took it every day, and she
Wow.
says, "I believe that's what kept him healthy and kept him, going so long." She said she can remember there was always CMOS in the refrigerator, and she said they all took it as children growing up.
Wow. I will look into that. Let me write
Yeah,
that down.
so
Cool. Sea moss.
yeah, CMOS.
Awesome.
And let me know if you want to try it, because I ordered the actual sea moss. So I was ordering it prepared from I forgot her name, but the girl that I met in the class, she prepares it, because I think she's vegan. So she tries a lot she would bring in a lot of different exotic fruits and different things. I was like, "Oh,
Mm-hmm.
okay, I'll try it." But um so she would prepare the gel, and she has her business had it all in the jar and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Mm-hmm.
was like, okay, let me just try and do it myself. So I've ordered the sea moss, and I'll make the gel, make it. So if you want to try some, I'd be willing to
Yeah,
share it with you.
definitely. Yep. If you're in the
Yeah.
area, maybe going to see the baby or whatever, then yeah,
Yeah,
just drop
because
it
I
along
owe
with
you
the
your
pattern.
pattern. I have
Yeah.
your pattern, so I need to get that to you. And I think maybe I may be over that way Sunday. I gotta figure out what time my class is,
Mm-hmm.
because I'd like to see Zora this weekend.
Yeah.
So I'll
Nice.
put everything in the car, and then
Okay.
um, you know, be at least be able to drop it off to you.
Cool.
Yeah.
Perfect. Perfect. Perfect.
All righty. So we're going
Okay.
into like
One very last thing. We forgot to
okay.
mention the next episode is the hat palooza.
Hat
That's what
Palooza?
I'm calling it.
Oh,
We're gonna do that. We're gonna show all the hats. Remember we talked
oh,
about
we're
that?
gonna
It's
do a Hat Palooza next episode.
mm-hmm.
Okay.
Or it doesn't have to be an episode. It can just be a
A
bonus.
segment.
Yeah.
on the podcast.
Or either just
Okay,
an
so we'll
extra
be
bonus
sharing
episode.
our favorite hats.
Yes,
Okay, cool. We can do that.
it's hat season.
It is hat season.
Okay.
All righty.
Alrighty. Okay, so we're gonna roll out, and we'll see you in a couple of weeks.
All right. Happy making.
Happy making. Stay well and safe.
Yes. Let's see.